Hey, what's going on, buddy? GATR GAMR here, back with some more Pokemon Go, and as you can tell, we have a new raid boss, Palkia. He is one of my favorite legendaries. He's my favorite legendary in Gen 4. He's a water dragon, which gives him a lot of resistances, and he doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. He's only weak to dragon and fairy. And what really stinks about that I hate in Pokemon Go is that when you use dragons against dragon raid bosses, a lot of times they're gonna one-shot them. But Palkia, his two fast moves are dragon moves, Dragon Breath and Dragon Tail, which I wish they could have given him like Water Gun or something, so we could have dual stab. And then his other three moves, the charge moves, are Hydro Pump, which he should have learned either Water Pulse or Aqua Tail, because he learns both of those. Fire Blast, which stings, and Draco Meteor, which isn't that great. So at least he gets Dragon Stab. But the thing is, when he knows Fire Blast or Hydro Pump, which dragons do resist, it'll tell you to use Dragon. But since both of his fast moves are Dragon, he'll probably kill your Dragonmons in about 5 or 6 hits, and then he will immediately kill you with Fire Blast or Hydro Pump. It doesn't matter if it's not very effective. And as for the second lineup, fairies, the only really strong fairies are Gardevoir, which she doesn't get both fairy stab. She gets Confusion and then Dazzling Gleam, which is your best way to go against him for both stabs for Gardevoir. And then Togekiss is probably the second strongest fairy, which I think you can do either Hidden Power Fairy or Dragon if you get lucky, and then Dazzling Gleam. But other than that, the other fairies aren't that strong, like Granbull, Zoomeril, Wigglytuff, Clefable. They're just not that strong. So I really think you should just use a team of your 6 strongest mons that are just not weak to his current move, like Dragon or Fire Blast or Hydro Pump. Because we were doing it with like 9 people, and we were killing him like within less than 100 seconds. So I definitely think he's one of those mons that you could easily 4 to 6 man with just like the best thing you have, the best counters. I think that's when you need to really apply the counters in your best mon and the strategies, when you're trying to like 3 mana or 4 mana, the bare minimum. But other than that, I think he's a real easy mon. I did 5 raids today. I was happy with the outcome. I'm glad he's finally in the game. I thought he was gonna be here a lot sooner. I am so glad they did not do the emotions. I'm dreading for them to do the 3 emotions, Azelf, Mesprit, and Uxie, because that's gonna be a boring 3 months. Because to me they're the worst trio. They look exactly the same. I'm glad they did with Palkia. I thought they were gonna do Palkia and Dialga right after Giratina, because they're kind of like the trio of the games. Well, the main 3. They're not really technically a trio. But yeah, really though, if you want to use dragons though, Rayquaza, Dragonite, even Palkia, when you power him up, he's a good counter or a good dragon to use against them, and like Salamans and Latios. But really, I think you should just use your 6 strongest mon. I think you'll be fine. He's not that tough. Just bring stuff that is resistant to his current move, and you'll be fine. But we have him for another month, and hopefully it'll be Dialga next. I'm really still hoping they're gonna do a community day raid day soon. Hoping Rayquaza, he can be a shiny. Hopefully we can get him as a strong dragon to use against Palkia, because I didn't raid a lot with Rayquaza. I think I have like 1. But yeah. Oh, and for Palkia's stats, I couldn't find I haven't powered him up yet, but I think his CP ranges around like 4,000, give or take, like 3,900 to 4K. And he's got decent stats, but again, his moves are just Dragon Breath, Dragon Tail, which he doesn't have a Water Stab fast move. Then his Hydro Pump, Draco Meteor, and Fire Blast. Hopefully they'll do an event where they give you like his signature move or a better move, maybe? I don't know, here's hoping. Oh, and another thing about Palkia that I didn't mention is that he is really tiny. He is very small, he is far back. He is the smallest, furthest back legendary we've had so far. He's like Rhyperior when he first came out. I feel like they're gonna fix him, and even if you put him as your buddy, he's still tiny. He's very small for being the Pokemon of space, because in the movie he is massive, or in the show. But hopefully they fix him like they did Rhyperior, because as of right now he's kind of hard to catch because he's just so far back. Like I would like to see you get an excellent throw on him. I know people can and people do, but a lot of times I had to throw my ball as he was attacking or as he finished attacking. He's really far back, and he's really small. So hopefully they fix him before he goes away. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in more Pokemon Go videos later, Gators.